Lewis. So it won't be long. Okay, Lewis, box opposite Gasly, box opposite Gasly. And we'll go strap mode 11, out lap critical. So watch the yellow line on exit. So Gasly in the pits now.
How am I still behind him, man? Come on.
We may have traffic on pit exit. Valtteri is out the race.
What has just happened, guys? I just lost 2 places.
Yeah, copy Lewis. Just reviewing it now.
Oh, I don't understand, guys. Save the tyres to go longer. You get me stopped before everyone.
Yeah, copy Lewis. Yeah, understood last message. You need to review that. If we go to strap mode 7 when you can. And Lewis, we're under threat of losing position to Perez as well. Sorry about that.
I've lost position to Perez.
Yeah, he's yet to stop. Currently doing 14.6.
Okay, so what finishing position is it looking like I'm going to have then?
Currently
You
looking
got me just...
yeah, currently P7, Lewis, P7. And all cars ahead have stopped now.
So Perez is up ahead.
A-firm currently in Perez, P4.
Where's Valtteri?
So Valtteri out the race, problem at the pit stop.
Well, the Monaco Grand Prix was not one of the more pleasant races for either Hamilton or Mercedes. Mercedes and Hamilton were leading both the championships heading into the weekend, but as it turned out, Hamilton lost the lead of the championship to Max, while Red Bull too was able to overhaul Mercedes in the constructors. As it stands now, Hamilton trails Max by 4 points after leading the championship since the first race of the season. Now, after the race and even on Saturday, after qualifying, Hamilton was quite vocal in criticizing Mercedes for the setup changes that were made to the car after the Thursday free practice. In Hamilton's view, the team just didn't do a good enough job with the changes made to the car, and ultimately that led to him qualifying 7th on a track where track position is king. The situation did not get better in the race as the intended undercut by Mercedes, where Hamilton was pitted before the drivers in the front, did not work out. After Lewis pitted and came out on track, Gasly was marginally able to hold off Hamilton by pitting on the very next lap, while Vettel was able to jump both the AlphaTauri and Mercedes by pitting a lap later. To an extent, that was a strategic blunder by Mercedes, and Lewis paid one of the biggest prices as he finished the race in 7th and ultimately lost the lead of the championship to Max. Post-race, Hamilton came down hard on his own team as he placed the blame squarely on Mercedes and stated that they needed to do a better job at Baku. Now, in many ways, the Mercedes strategy unit, at least in my view, was responsible for the result in Monaco. The decision to pit Hamilton early was arguably responsible for Hamilton not being able to make much progress through the field, and in fact lose places to his starting position as he lost a position to both Sergio Perez as well as Sebastian Vettel. However, now this might not be a popular opinion, but I feel Hamilton did not have much ground to stand on at Monaco and place the blame squarely on Mercedes. Primarily because it's not as if Mercedes did not have the car capable enough of fighting the likes of Red Bull and Ferrari at Monaco. If you look at Valtteri Bottas and his weekend, you will realize that Mercedes was not entirely a bad car at Monaco. In the same car as Lewis Hamilton, his teammate would fight for pole position on Saturday, qualify third, and was running as high as second before disaster struck and he was forced to retire in the pits. The fact is, Hamilton did not make the most of the car at his disposal. If he was able to extract the pace from the car, just like Bottas did, he would have qualified on the front row and he would never have found himself caught in the midfield behind a McLaren or an AlphaTauri. At the end of the day, if Lewis is going to point a finger at his team, then he does need to accept that it was an average performance from his side as well. You cannot just throw your team under the bus the way Lewis did after Monaco if your teammate was, well, effectively fighting for the win while you could not drag the time out of the same car on Saturday. At the end of the day, Mercedes had a pathetic weekend. But somewhere down the line, I feel they didn't need the public embarrassment that Lewis put them through, especially since Lewis himself underperformed during the weekend. It was an average showing from both the driver and the team, but Lewis publicly throwing the team under the bus, at least in my view, was not warranted. So what do you guys think? What's your view on Lewis publicly criticizing Mercedes after the Monaco Grand Prix? Do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.